I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Yes, Busiami Mobibia Kwaba, and you know, I tell you, a Urabia friend, Charlie Chaplin, one of the greatest ever speech made by mankind. The speech, me boy, would tea, CCA, free Charlie Chaplin. Abusiani ebedi nkomo na ebedi nkomo afa asembia opemso krobia asante kotoko oyoko odehie otumfo akoka na kwaku frimpon di asembeba onyumtufo binumu awotoye na waje so asembeba wo asembeba ene wo ha eja yekote ya enra otumfo de asembia atodwa asembe na ode atodwa mempese mayi obi a eja me paraphrase ana me koti otumfo na ebia ne koti no a me koti no eye koti na ebia me miskoti no yenko ne enkotie from the otumfo no angasa
With all this, but on this topic, I've lived abroad before, where we worked in restaurants and all those things, even though we had gone through the tertiary university here before we went there. So the people here are much better than living in abroad, and we have to be honest with ourselves. Because graduates and all that, people qualified and not getting the work they want to do because they are sticking to hospitals to clean and all those things. Whilst you are here, we accord you all the respect and dignity as a lecturer, as a professor, as everything. So please, let's stay here and work. So with all this, but on this topic, I've lived abroad before. Well, we worked in restaurants and all those things, even though we had gone through the tertiary university here before we went there. So the people here are much better than living in abroad, and we have to be honest with ourselves. Because graduates and all that, people qualified and not getting the work they want to do because they are sticking to hospitals to clean and all those things. Whilst you are here, we accord you all the respect and dignity as a lecturer, as a professor, as everything. So please, let's stay here and work. So,
yo, we are somewhere free with tune for a buy. Could you free pong? And now, Kwaku free pong. Kwakudia open so. And now, Kwakudia the assembly bar. Anyway, as when you know Dr. Ren, I have to do justice to what a free or two for enum abba. And if I have to say something, I'm here to say something to educate, to inform, and not to malign anybody or to disrespect anyone. The fact and the truth has to be told. Otumfo akachira wo man Ghana for say one more omuko suku omo graduate no. E mo mu ntu kwan. Omo ntena Ghana na wo mfa wo mu ni mudie mmoa wo man no ne ntumpon. Eya sempa. Enya semboni. Eya good advice. Eja ana enabia de bema ne ba. Se ne ba ntena fie na wo mboa fie na fie enhyehyeye nkoso. It's something good. Something fantastic. A good advice. But ansana obema such an advice. You have to ask yourself why people want to leave with fear no awesino and go and live in Gordon Godgesberg house and build Gordon Godgesberg's home. So it's a question of why people want to leave the shores of our country. It's not a question of stay because you are a Ghanaian and you have finished university. So stay. You see, in life, there are something I always call it the causes, the effects, and then the solution. And Sana Ghana and Iberia University of Bernard so free Ghana. Akonam Libya. Akotna Eposo. Na watcha Mediterranean Sea. No one do Italy. No one baba yes citizen. And now baba a friend is the right to work. I see a busa and say a TNT and the mebune mabawano a free Ghana. Now you see, I want to do justice to this topic, not to malign anyone, not to allow my emotions to override my reasoning. And this is very important. As someone would tune for Kayeno, I have someone Kasabiu, a year for Tupa. And so say for 2 away, and sana ube 2 Ghana for say yentina krumuno. I see a busa say, and she sheye, ebe na ya, enunti. Ghana ninu a wu tuni for so we suku no, wantinefi. Because then you will be penisi will be real school. No besa koton ebusue japade. So what they call UK, what they call France, Australia, Germany, what they call Australia, Switzerland. Akwa. And yet easy to pay fees in the university. And to be no besha ne basai. Mabo ho ka ko school ewie no. Me sa be bo ho ka e de wa ko university. Anasa me bo ho ka am wetu kwan akwa abrochire. Ansana awofo be yese. Wo mma free Ghana enkwatena abrochire no na because of lack of employment, lack of jobs. Adwuma enni kro ni mu nti ana mmabunu no etu kwan efiri kro. Nti se Ghana ni etu kwan a o tu kwan se sabio wo koginani agi politicians ma, pastors ma, ahemfofo ma a wo mun ntumi nya kwan bi so nya sika through inheritance, through corruption, through stealing from church members, and you nyina de and wo mutumi nya sika de ma wo mo ne ma de ko holidays ekoji wo. But the average Ghanaian, the many Ghanaian no ansan wo betu ne tu every Ghana no wo kohwehwe adwuma. Ansan wo betu ne tu every Ghana no wo kopedie wo bedi no onye bi di aboa abusua a ye ne maame ye ne papa a sabio omoteti wo momorem e de hwe. Enti kwakodua otumfo krobia Asantehene oyoko piesie ansen dia wo ya ma wudin aye edin a nanka ye ja ye mu bi no ye hwe the way ye go forward the nsem bi wo anka ebe ya anka opemso ma won kasa e wo badwam no ma ne mra fom kakra because why any year wo begun ho anim ase e wo oman Ghana no a utimu a we Asantefo hene why hwe ni year. Because you see, and then no, thanks to Mark Zongoberg, Miaminia Zongoberg, na da romanti Ghana ni akwada wotie krase ofa de tetefun phone no a ohunnioma ekoso e wo China, ohunnioma ekoso e wo Australia, e wo America, e wo UK. Ohunu the way a ekrofo mpanyimfo na hyehye kro no a enkoda ne mmabunu ne mmaba wa atim no wo munya adwuma yema ahogwo kro ba kro nim no eso wo so yade no ntesa. Eni sa wo ka kire Ghana ni a wawie university so won tena fie a na wo pese odakom, na wo pese wotena fie na odakom ena adwuma bebre wo Ghana no a bosume so a ewuranum krantimi ntua wo mo wekesika because the economy is in her worst state. Because Ghana krono na nado dankwa ekufu ado na dawroma want to tunyamayi. The economy no is on her knees. Sebio. The only way out for Ghanaians, especially graduates, is to japa, is to leave the country. Now, open so, who can say what's in UK, what's in Abrochire, at the end of the day, no, What now, bro? The question here is say, you realize that people are here cleaning in Bono. Sabio. They have job guarantee. Cleaning no, they can pay their bills. They can pay their, a friend is saying, buy things for themselves and even able to remit money back home. You me be talk a japadie. You to me be a japadie. You to me be share what fast for a share mammy, a share papa, a share a friend is saying adofo any admiano. Now I'm even talking about the least a juma wa bruchiri. You don't need qualifications to do, which is cleaning. Say yeah, shopping centers. Say yeah, restaurants. Say yeah, a hotelier. The least yeah, Juman. Obiyen wo krom ha. Within 5 years, otimi to tun nneoma ye to asase. Ewo Ghana kro. But open so yembisa wo. We are sure so baby to me aye adwuma wo Ghana as a graduate. Within 5 years. Na ketua betumi aso so wo to asase. It will be difficult. So now you see the graduate in your country, you cannot use that graduate, to even compare somebody with Tiabruchri. The reason is very simple. Yeah, graduates, one more income, one more standard of living, low. I don't think I will be very school. Obe graduate, obe person obe free Ghana. It's about say oba brochino obe cleaning na one sem fatao wenim. Nanso ni kuro no a woye graduate no. What one adwuma no eba no. And to me so obe tua ne nkwada private school awie obe tua ne danka. Ne ma ne papa ne maame ne nuanu bi obehwe wo no na sika no ojo to agi what the ways and means e kana brabo ho wo Ghana ansan wetimi survive one fa ways and means anka ho a wopem so saa nipa kro ni ntimi ntina kro nim enutina alatafo ta aka se Africa, West Africa for there, we are like magicians because ye nyoma senchrening e kan ya ketua ye geo. Now opim so mamemfa bibi we and in one breath you have a point. But only point bebre because of a juma noa Osman Chia. Ye ti kro no a eniwa yenye binye. Na etosumi ayemfofo dodo a etwa wo ahia ewo Asantehene ana ubeka no kra wa ayemfofo dodo no bebre no a wo mum yiri ene wo mba eti abrochiri ye MPs lawmakers dodo yiri ene wo mma eti abrochiri your presidents, ex-presidents, womuti kromu womu madodo no ti abrochiri shayo amichia enuti nana wo point na enso point ne die nana dodo no ema yem emmeburu ne maba wa ye free krom Ghana no ekotena amanone no eye because adwuma dodo ni kronim Inti ɛyɛ nokora. Ɛfa bi no me ne wo yɛ adwene nka ɛsɛ nka ɛtena. Nanso na na yɛ atena yi akɔmbɛdi yɛn. Inti yɛnya ne dɛn. Yɛ politicians di yɛ hwɛmɔ. Nhyehyɛeɛ a ɛsɛ yɛde to akwan mu. Na sabio yɛtoto nneɛma yie. Politicians afa yɛ nomum. They don't respect citizens. Mushe. Enkanka Akufo-Addo aban. I have never lived to hear of a government not all but power. People had a lot of expectation from him, and so gave him a very huge vote in Ghana's history than Akufo-Addo and Kwame Nkrumah. And this is very, very sad. And that is why I will always say, Edum pempen so be a misusu say, and so Otumfuo stay back. Na odi n'ani hwɛ nneɛma bi. Di obetumi ayɛ wɔ n'afɛm no. Wɔnyɛ ma na santeman. Nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a enka bɛyɛ a enka won't stay back. Emane nkasa. Because you see, Akufo-Addo aban we. Wanhwɛ ne yi a wodi wɔ mani mo mbegu anim ase. And Otumfuo will bear me witness. So omo di bi ayɛ no. Akuyɛ no ayɛ no. Mpanyinfoɔ sɛ si yɛde yaw na anya wo ya yɛngyae wo fayɛ. And that is what Akufo-Addo is doing to Otumfuo. What Akufo-Addo is doing ni nyina sɛ obegu Otumfuo anim ase. But Otumfuo ɛsɛ wo ma w'ani da hɔ. Na wo fee w'ani. Na wo hunu sɛ Akufo-Addo no wɔpɛ w'anim gu aseɛ. Ɔmpɛ wo nkɔsoɔ. Ana wɔmpɛ w'animonyam. Nokora na meka. Hwɛ ɛba ne sɛ yɛnkɔka asɛm wɔ mu edu a wɔmfa nsoma Ɔkyehene. Wɔde soma Otumfuo. Ɛba ne sɛ yɛnsiesie obi man so obi bro no so a wɔsiesie kyɛ bi Ɔkyehene fie. Otumfuo woni bebedi adanseɛ sɛ ɛnaano yi ana wɔmbɛyɛ traffic light a ɛbɔ wo palace anim. Abra na traffic light asɛe for almost 4 to 5 years. Otumfuo menewa ɛnkɛmɛyɛ emergency meeting with Ashanti MPs. Yes. Because bro no so womanfo tie wo kasa. Entimi ni wo Otumfuo a woyɛ me wɔfa. Woyɛ me wɔfa nso. Because you call PSC na me so you call this year. Ana wonim so you call for the empenim kwase wo bedwem. Ti sɛ me ne wo pa. And now we are giving Maria me fair. But the pay was some the door. A time wa Akufo-Addo yes so cut it short for agenda 111. Open so dear now yeah me fair. Ye be born wa mania catch will say Akufo-Addo baba be ye short cutting for agenda 111. Oje penny can say adwumadie no be ba ase. Edu say ye baba ye dwumadie ni pe ana wo sling krata koma Jubilee House and form paying for say would wetia wo na echi enu nti wodi wana mo nsini ebeba eye agenda 11 ase eyampa so emani du ye no Wana munsini ni ko agenda 111 sword captain ase no. Asɛm a wɔka kyerɛ wo Akufo-Addo ne mpamfoɔ sɛ Dr. Raymond freedom fighters for the social media say Akufo-Addo agenda 111 won't mean yet it will be a check my year. If you said that, maybe do ebe pair wasem because Akufo-Addo you be ordin kofwenim twitwiri form or respective obia. I said this in 2018, and people thought to say I have my personal grievances be against Akufo-Addo. No, Yemubi, we have campaigned for him to become president. He won to be president because of the Western region votes. Ebin si da ni Ntuaba ewo Western region. Emfama NPP ewo Jomoro. 2016, he got huge number of votes from Jomoro. And then, even my Western people are telling us to say the people that we help them come to power have failed them. And it's all because of people like Dr. Ren. Onene se. Anya uyadi kasade. Any jidie. Eji Akufo-Addo di. Eko riechire. Mimi tina radio suwo kroma. Tina one of the premium TV suwo kroma kachere. Ewiase amanse nyina say Akufo-Addo is not who he is. And that he is a man without character. And that his words and his actions are not in tandem. Wasia wonyo. And to me, Dr. Ren, a free nekwe 2018, ma pao mechi efri Akufo-Addo. Live on TV. Because ni emubino. Ni egunu niyama ABCDBA. Ni susu se enkobe tinyai. Ose bro ni medasi. Etosu mienu. Me free wano ana me ye letter to John Dramani Mahama in 2018. Life. A true letter. Sending my John Mahama. What was my message? Papa no your friend Akufo-Addo. He is a person without character. And so, if you are thinking of going into any election with a person without character, go with it. Not just meek and mild. But remember to go like Moses, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. What happened? Answa yemubi through your connections, any contact, spoke to Asantehene Ketia to do his best for the NDC to win power in 2020. He told some of our people that they got everything covered. Akufo-Addo the Faomasi Sulia. Now I'm saying all this thing because Otumfuo Elman going too much. I know Akufo-Addo edin nim APP for. Nunti na ene. Ye hunu no. So the youth are angry. Majority of the youth are angry with Otumfuo. Not because the youth think say Otumfuo is someone who collects taxes. I mean the citizens' taxes. So no. The youth believe that you, Otumfuo, you can rise up to the occasion and speak for them. But anyway, akwa sa wo kasa ni diemo misremeka o kasa no carry weight. You see, I mean sembi kakra Otumfuo wofa ano yo opokuware okwa Asantehene college. Na yemo aye wa Asantehene college aye ko school at this school. Yo baby wa a friend of White House. Obi a wapa at this school be and me dan be a friend of White House. Ni dan a friend of White House. Na the entie nya White House dan ni say Emra wo poku ware wo Adisada College no. Ana adidie beto no wo kwan. Ana obeye wo hene. Enu ntina akwan se wo ye ohene de a. Ese ye pep de brebi any baby man da. Because oye Asantehene na hene. Nti ono nkwa no ye bedan esiesie mu edema. Abeye ade a ewo ho efiri ne na penso no obi bia wo buy after papa no lives as a school prefect no, you live in a White House. Now you see what is so shameful, and it said the way a otumfo opoku ware any Rollins tena ya Rollins di boni ni die di man no. Now Rollins ferry nenim kasa as a military ruler no, and a civilian person. Any wo pemso otumfo what do anyone say carpet and what did you for or didn't 98 years. They be a make say maybe two my brabum mini be there. And so many one man sign my own metaframe man. Menye minima good ye pa. We are friendly. Minima good ye. Now so some mema me won kwan ama wa benya me die menye. And into ti kroma ye no UK a ye kira wo car drive ye car wo ye wo driving tester ye be ka kira wo say say wo no a wo driving you pay attention more than the one na wo di wanim no say wo dwene man. Now you see abedum pempenso bia abuginapo Minister for Minerals and Natural Resources etumi tron krata etumi depend etun krata so etro de ma wo otumfo so otumfo kenkan abuginapo wan feri adio when we say we are Asantehene na hene o ohunu say we will be to say one of his ministers. Ohunu say we will be to say one of his subordinates. To onu abuginapo otro neoma gunkrata so be ka kire wo so otumfo wo ko badwami ko kenkan de ma tro ama wo. How dare abuginapo wo betimi ayesa because otumfo one ma wo kwan Akufo-Addo wo kasa pa na na do danko Akufo-Addo wo kasa bedwam ekramu no de wi an kasa tie behind the scenes the kasa ye time ebon in some way Akufo-Addo kan ewo behind the scenes ye de beto abontin ka Ghana bo onim kasa anya se you that self-entitlement into ohunu mo say oh na wo pem so kwakudua kra de wo ye kwan minim wo Canada minim wo UK so he knows into that familiarity no I would nim wo tumfo and no na wo tumfo when timi aye wo adwuma wa ma wo kwan a Akufo-Addo edi wanim etwetwere fo aka afe ba ko penu we free so kabene wo tumfo I will keep myself to myself now my Akufo-Addo to say emra wo yes wo be cut off agenda 111 no be small manamun sini emanoko because Akufo-Addo wombu and there is nothing under the sun kwakudua otumfo krobia Asantehene ye bow dia ye bu ye mu mame mbu mi mu because me nanane wo be ye be so Akufo-Addo ani amane dey respect am me say maka message sisubie Akufo-Addo mfa embu obia wo Ghana kroni. And it's the honest truth. What the kramaya ho brase ana odi be wia ne ho ana odi Yesu Kristo packaging efura Ghana ani ana o kan say the battle is the Lord's. And he share so to abama. Now after elections, obey president. Ope wo mo ne Akufo-Addo twa ehia. Omo shiria. O minister for national security number 1. Insem hunu no mudi. Omo kan no krem pen no krem di no krem. And that is the truth. Obem so man confirm for when mu twitwiri form. Because you be no. We have your culture to preserve. Your amamra ye pese preserve. Amamra be to say do mafo amamra ye pese preserve. Asante amamra enzima amamra dagbon amamra. Because that is what we have. Politicians bebako ababako. But their traditions. And you say more be quite no the reform in the name of politics. And one man who came adia ensem fatam. Na Akufo-Addo ayo yodium na wo de wan watum na de nguase abre. You see, emre be do ye open source obekaya. Ubeka about say yanko tua e-levy. Na e-levy no hia na krobia wo mutua taxes. Pardon me. Emma beka say na nei. In krono wo mutua taxes no. Ye hunu de omde taxes ni ye de ye o. Na yanso ye de ye. Ye de ye taxes ko ankran botom. Ye taxes ni ye de fa presidential plane ni ye fuel na Akufo-Addo nuanom de nam edi wo mani. Na Akufo-Addo abeka kire wo man ni say ye presidential jet no was so wasin John Mahama ntini 9 ewo wasin John Mahama ntino wo hia luxurious plane. Nti yanko rent 14,000 pounds don hwere ba kubia emfama. Na won fanko tukwan. Na won fra me nua ba se wa broni. A wo wa ni monyam ewa achinyam. Na won ne nji wo mani no mo ntwi speleli ewo plane. Nana, what now you kida? You ever think say a man now we a teacher ewo Brent Cross? Now we are no Brent Cross Council rather. You be a prime minister be away UK. I will be the national airline of British. A year designated for a prime minister so they to kind. Or say no dear one pair no. What pair plane at say soldier boy mu play ni bi. Rick Ross mu play ni bi. What pair Sultan of Brunei mu play ni bi obe boiling. And into young renting farmer. Do you ever think it's a sabisi? And so nana a seat that we Akufo-Addo bench. Money is meant to build and create jobs, companies. And Akufo-Addo to play mu 14,000 pounds 1 hour. We never heard you or two for some cancer. It's all because you have allowed yourself for a Akufo-Addo to take advantage of more friendship. No? Hey, me nana kwa mi atu ampem. Mini bio And so many sign wa brabom near fanyonko a. Na sebio opportunity be ma na kwan be ma. You cannot come and use that opportunity to come and disrespect our friendship. Oh, never. Never. Because after all, there are billions of people in the world. So if I lose you alone, your friendship, I've not lost anything. I'm being honest. I've got other billions of human beings. I met me no my yonko, afa yonko. And this year your yonko a dear ma ye betumi sustain yonko no amaya kwayanim and you're respecting the friendship. But the Kufuado does not respect you as his friend. He does not even respect you as once upon a time somebody know or a friend is saying, or a lawyer. Familiarity. Bibia ebefro bia na odi akiri. Enye nioma nyina na Kufuado frɛ wa okɔ. Mene wa. Mema me boa ye den. Kufuado frɛ me a program bi wo wa. We are Asantehene. Wo nkɔfo bebree a wo mo aka wo ho a mo bu Asanteman no. Enti nioma bi wo kora mene wa I will designate power. And you remember when I say a graduation be na tech be na I won't go. My designate. I just so my henny. My designate bantama henny. My designate my powers. I won't go. And some of my people who many could be through my family. Into me, fa abujina pop and be denounced my children. You may go crack also. Maybe the man would tune for a king. Debbie. Mariana no. Wama wo boa ye funti ye ton wo na nkwa asidwom. Wama wo boa ye fo. And I know concept bi Ashanti regional minister oyi wo wani motumfo. Enti anya wo ferry. E ya concept an Ashanti regional minister yi wo wani. Na say kameni wo na yo otumfo a. And after that meeting, I will call all the MPs in Ashanti region into my palace. Oh yes. Because me young puntu. I will my Asantehene. It me woman will say me go to me. And I remember for so near to aba. See, I will call all my sub chiefs. Then summon every MP. Woman ba, woman jejire. You will look for somebody who is capable and can do the job that will benefit the people. Sanity. But who the end is na kame me ne wa me ade ba ko a me nyini no meja wo kire me na de bia me ka me papa asem amanfo se abranti de papa de odo ne pa. Yes, my father taught me many things in life. Indeed, the nim da ma ka asem a me mbom papa din wo me komo mu da. No. What you say? Godfred Kwabnadio, senior, Enchia Minuina, Menken Kain and Semna. But Namibia has a constitutional provision that allows traditional chiefs, the original custodians of the land, to make customary laws. We need similar provisions. We need to tackle youth unemployment in our lifetime. Very good. And that is what Minya Kwabnadio would happen. And that is true. You see, if you are the overlord of the Ashanti kingdom, let the people understand that you carry weight. Let the people understand. And yet, baby, now when you were nim as open so, because you see, the more you are doing, I'm not for people say, now, for say, I am for you designate people. Emrana or humanity etiasin. And yet, baby, I know. Or when the private life, the private assignments are where. Into meaning war too far. I will concentrate much on my private assignment and my private life and my private responsibility, my responsibilities as the overlord of the Asantes. I'm telling you, we can design some for you. Yes. Not for any big fee. Maybe I'm in call for 1 or 2, 3, I may employ him, maybe will be pay you. But I'll do it from my heart. We are being employed to do things for people. Come up with programs, ideas, policies for people. That is what we do to get paid. We can do it to help you. Because you see, Queen Tiasim, now when the responsibilities as a queen. Even though, yes, in the premises of the queen, a little bit different from yours there, because the queen was the overlord of, the entire United Kingdom. But Enokrampono, he was not one ma and conform time when him. So Bibinia no was man about Charles. What you say? So Bibinia no was smart Nenana. A year friend is saying Williams, and now Harry. Ana ne mama ni bi se bibinia osuma designating powers. Oh, but you have so a notification. How? Wow, why won't follow Dr. Ren page? But Diana follow Sisiana a notification. Click on the notification bell so that when I come out, also way a new page, so that when I come at least. What do you say? Almost when I come live, I'll also be. And let me take this opportunity to also, over the weekend, I went to some places. I felt love. I felt the love. I felt the love of what we are doing. I teach you, whenever you see Dr. Ren, you come to me, you hug me, you introduce yourself to me. Because who we are, means me, Tiasie, me do nipa na me penipa. Tiasie, sani edite team yes, sani edite chlem me nyenyi yimu. Tiasie, aha. I thank you for encouraging words. I love it. I'm a human being, and yeah, every time that I expect you to agree with me here, Tiasie, I share my ideas. Maybe crowd here no crying answer will say me. Now, yeah, quiet. Enti ebia otumfo mene wa. Oh wow, any momo modiana notification button ebia mon click on it na misremo a. It's very important. Kwabna Jaisa. Robert and Mami Saba, a year Tracy Mensa, Omina, me and Mashada and Meji Meni Amasa Miniaman. Meji Menina, Mashada, me, a me who's a messy, a yes safari munina, Meji Meniama Miniama. We feel you more off. Omudia from day one. Now let me go on what I'm saying. And to obey is so tuneful. A human be wa. Ye mesre. And tying you when him sir, because you see politicians, no. Omodo do no we azan. Politicians, no. Womo pe bibia, ye be defend the fell, ye be crow. Omunya free uncha no mate womo. Pardon me. On echo the time saying ya obi, then they will come back. And now you are experienced enough to know this. What you see? Now, Ebia, Young funny so too for sorry anopa. And ya no penny na be a bajin chia, and woman chia. What you say? No, and then be an Albert Namen chia jin chia. I told them, you can go out there, go to some schools, rural areas, visit them, cocoa communities, inspire people, let people know, sir, who you are. Encourage people. Don't wait for people to graduate and then you go and stand on the pulpit and just give lectures. A cake lifestyle. And the leadership, no, you go to the people. You spend time with the people. You live with the people. That is leadership. And Nkrumah's leadership. Go to them. Go down to the place. Let people feel you. Roll out your sleeves. You bet me a dance here, say. Prince Charles, when he was prince, he came to Ghana with Camilla. Yeah. The Queen Consort. Then Prince Charles visited Ghana on a regular basis. Ghana for Bibrinwana. You did not see it on national TV. Waba, he doesn't spend time with President Akufo-Addo. He goes straight to the cocoa farms. One day, I will speak to one of our brothers. I will follow freedom fighters, who is a cocoa farmer. Prince Charles, a banefu. Prince Charles, now King Charles, visited him. And so too for the Krumumpuno Nima Brantia. Coping time at Prince Charles, yes, who are best rano. And who say a branty be say a cocoa farm. Why must it take Obronia or Tia Bruchri, Chiri Benche? And power this year naso. Come on. And you have been no for. Se some style, no. Se some modis or brandis now, yeah. Se same kakana. What you say? Was style, no. Se semuna yent said the una was able sunu or tia cognas one or tiano. Was say could no tia cognas no or tiano. The people loved them. Because no money a dreadful a dim comma. Woman made dreadful my woman naso. Woman nante a could dreadful naso. And it will help you. It will make you build a new relationship with your people. And yet that in na utu. Oben nantim futu kwan we bebre mu na the V8 2030 na so. Enya fe. You see, when King Charles, then Prince Charles came to Ghana, the Ekoban said, Akufo-Addo yes and commode Prince Charles obi fufrefu. Enya madam fi America nasem. A friend Donaldson. When yes somebody they call obi fufrefu. And Prince Charles catch him said no. Oni ni pakra ukonefu. Oni mefu no a wokum. Eyomo. Now, could you believe on that day what happened? It was raining, cats and dogs. It was raining heavily. But Prince Charles said, I want to still go into this guy's farm. Now only the shocky madam for the cry. Prince Charles need every year ready. Now we cry Ghana for no money do a phone call. And painful as of Prince Charles. Prince Charles no cry be year ready to what? One question, and young no. On a mission. Intinana. So person stay in Ghana after graduation they are. And your way in the best say one. Oti asia. Na wetumi aboa yen. Na wahye ama na bem. Nti se wutu ye mfo saa ye beti we futu nase. Ah yen japa. Or new term here japa. If you say we should not japa, then come here and listen to this. One, the reason why we travel outside after graduation here, one, high unemployment rate. 2, poor health sector. 3, low standard of living. 4, little to no job opportunities. And your man 9 way or 2 4. Mame for 5 for crank. 5, lack of financial risk, financial assistance to start up businesses. You need. Tinipana also want to know job centers in Ghana. And I have been advocating for us to have a job center in each and every district, communities, assemblies. You go, you register your name as a Ghanaian. Say you are not employed. You have a job center system on Brakuni. Munimi ya ebechere mo ye. Ye be ye ne chinchina UK di eni bi. Ye be ye ne chinchina ha America di eni bi. Ye job system no. Job center system na me de beba no. Ah na se ye betimi oban bi opeso oban. Ye betimi amani nsa nim de ne say ye job center no already no. Majority of people are unemployed. In the best chance, yes, people should come and register their names at the job centers. Now, 2, when you come and you are registering your name, tell us what you can do. 3, when you see a market, they will give you training. 4, companies are established in our district. If they want to employ people, they should first of all go to the district or the communities. Go to the job centers and find out in conformity to people that have skills and people without skills must be given the necessary skills. Kobnade will say we can start with little token of social safety net for people seeking employment and in apprenticeship. Exactly. That job center will open that avenue for apprenticeship. Now, we don't provide a solution. That is the problem of our country. We talk without providing solution for the people. Now we are saying your man where we are. We want to say clearly, as a country, we'll begin to understand. We will begin to understand where you fall short. It will be to America. We want to say, we call job center. You catch them say a groom carpenters do one. You have training, but you need training centers. So people will begin to think about carpentry training centers or ABCCB to give what? Training skills to people. People will begin to think about opening construction company. I don't know who here will work. Who worker no? every job center. Ukofa work can free job center. And the job center no asset say contractor wouldn't need no work can be sign. The job center no ebe ensure say the pakro be did the contract so. And these are the things we need to understand. Pasiati kronim na ya won say ye de ye mfa wo bia ye mfi wo bia ye betu afutro saa without providing the platform for people to establish it will be all talk all day, nothing. We need, and that is what my brother is saying, youth development. We need to develop our youth. If not, they will leave the country. Because MP no dwane, minister no dwane. You expect me and me or here anybody to say, me nya chance I maintenance. Oh, too for when you I will jackparize because even the leaders are jackparizing their children. We become children's. Even the leaders, MPs, ministers are jackparizing their nephews and nieces. Now me akoshi akwaba. My hustle, my first class there. My other room, madam be my invitation, be a school, be a family. You think it's a maintenance? Oh, for us for this one, dear. Please. With all respect to you as a chief, overlord of Asantehene, but as for this one, Mr. Man, I will jackparize. And a Samuel Abaneka. Under 70s, no more labor offices. Abrofunu be labor offices no no employment center. And Hetty is making a good point. Wage regulation. What do you say? Labor office is the same as job centers. But dear. You two mrantian fwa. You provide the she. I quite so catcher will be said, hey, Jai Chrono nebo. What to me for? But Chrono no bono. Bibi ne mane bo Chrono no. Enya de. Nensu bibi ne mane ko ria will be palm. Bibi ne man ko ria will be a friend is a sardine. Bibi. A DM bibi. Men can say Chrono boy you be. Don't get me wrong. But there is a cause. Anytime be idea. Effectively, the causes need to pay attention to the causes and solution. Mamunko. Hey. Mamunko. They will jackparize. I mean, call for me now. Mamunko. People will jackparize. Because as for jackpot, but you see, I had my first dealership, automotive job from a technical school in New York. The school gives companies workers. That's it. Acquire what we call Oxford University. You don't after Oxford University, you don't go looking for a job. Before I be now where you might already amount because the company will come looking for you. Simple as that. Education, sports centers. Abraham, Akaba. Good evening. Upon design.
Okay.
Boko, now where?
I can't
What that's what Ghana?
Boko.
Where the media be boom sa because long term no boom I know we feel what to do your may.
Absolutely. Madam Haiti Michelle. No Aquabato. And I have Abraham birthday.
Oh, and I. Oh.
I think
Na me gas or china. Na me gas or china tina me can't hear.
Yeah, I think tomorrow. You're right. You're right. See, doctor. I think I'm working on me. I think that I'm confused. Confused. Because I said we seem to have solutions, but we don't even know what the problems are. And we know the problems, but we don't know what the solutions are. And somehow to me, I think all these things are in the country already. They will say now, we say Tina Techo there, your labor office. I don't mean idea what approach they been improving.
Labor office never in 70s, but she said they've been in Hokra. Okay.
They're not functioning.
No. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's not functioning. Yeah.
There is nothing. Your president on you, basically you're writing off. The kind of boy is not expecting him to for the last year. We are not going to get anything from him. You're right. They're writing off totally. So we have a president on you, or we have a vice president. We don't manage why it can be. What do we want? I don't know yet. It's not there. But maybe how they say. See, you're funny before you're lazy, both intellectually. If you want to say, you can't say, my mind. Moody Abra, Sena, Meko restaurant weekend. Make sure I want to around because it reminds me of Jamaica. Obekono, now, Yafa Kumafono, and I'm one investor, so it's kind of so real. You with the cocaine, with the buying a better what you call the deal. Near a big restaurant. Now, look at the work upon them. They are poor to my normal food and because they can afford it. And it's the same thing happening in Ghana too. So, quite a better part of the but any black, any guy who approach that, you did think about my more. Because we all keep giving excuses there. Yeah, but there's no other way we can think outside the box to take our country and fix it up. You get to me. You remember your own excuse there. You're quite you want so much there. Nobody's even willing to die for this country, but we want to see this country fixed.
And that comes to the sacrifice.
We're not willing to do it. And then they can't say, I'm not supposed to move to quiet. I was a little boy, like my son. I'm not going to talk about it. Those times of the passport, no one to be. They break away.
Tiptoe lane.
Come back and look at their family. Oh, yeah, we'll blow the wookie. Because I give or make income tax now, or that cannot tell which one. Or back at $20,000 an hour and they want cash. There is no mortgage. It was a ban and not go back. Because the water apartment to crop up. Hey, you to know because they generate the mortgage. No need. So the question and the Chinese is taking over the country because they are willing to put money in the system. Police can only system and shit. Yeah, quite a shit. And we keep crying over little things. Excuse me. So can we find a way to take our country? What in the 6th generation to Ghana? On Step America and by put on the business. What are they doing right? And it's modern. And I say, if you're freedom, what was that called? Sorry, no, it's a car. What was that called? Tribal? No. What was that called? School? No. So, how are we going to fix this thing? Yeah, the about it is a problem. Now, you know, which are enjoying a bit more than that. As I did 10 acres, 50 acres, because the goodness come home. Like, what are we doing? We keep talking, and when you come ground here, you know, I just found out that even Nigeria for 3 years, we moved to Nigeria. I never knew. That's why these guys are coming here and they lock the place. They are willing to sit behind Abosokai and go to the down, and take the money up. But I say, we put there, you will go. If you go carry a camera, you call demonstration, you watch it. Not even if you don't fight the couple, if you don't say no, at the million dollars, they want to hear me say them on can't be much. Then we come back again to square one. Now, if you want to do any NDC, because I also have a woman partner saying, okay, so where are we going? Where are the policies? Yeah, because I'm a semi, they may be the Doma, some say, but they didn't do because I put out the machine. I want to go on. Now, you better know how to do it. Now, never know better know that over boom. No, you may be a question. We should just, because we are dying, so anything flying can save us. I mean, where is our plane? Anyway, and no, you ain't to my man to the turn. The one part constitutional review and bar, here to abide him. Can we say this to him? Because he's desperate of power. He's desperate. He will do anything right now for power. Say, John, we want what they forget the slogan thing now. Yeah, constitutional review. Who do the power economy, manual dream. Or never find a with the dream. What they my and then they better people say it and sign a bond. Me, I will campaign for you. Me, they disappointed MP member, I tell to make up my job. Tell me you will fix this constitutional way once and for all. But the name next in my head, this is what we are asking. We be a report. You have a report. Over to some say to career, I say because I'm a report on to my. The constitutional review can be done on that at the extent of one putting now. Yellow bomb, we have a pension. On what I think I break. Moon the Muslim with the Monty Yankee, and Muntra put them to you. Can we do this? But now everybody, and this year, because I have to. They are not saying this opposition, they have not said anything sensible to me. No matter. Just say they are looking for sympathetic votes. I say, catch them. They come down, go away wicked. So what? What would you do? What have you said? Then I join the normal campaign, and they do, and they start. Yes, a statement of the amount we need you to know they have been awakened. In the mean kind of statement, show you know, own business question, minimum of answer. Let's have a presidential debate. They ain't you to one. You ain't even tell a more or more Calon and put the Roy. Who Ghana was the Ghana? Those are all the Ghana. Come and see what is going on the ground. But the key part is in the Bravo. You are sitting there and you go on the street. We are already on the street.
That's just next month. A month for share demonstration throughout the whole month.
They're joking. And the more you're quiet, you the empire that the move. Canada here, years are post COVID. We know. People spend 3 years, 3 weeks in front of the parliament. Obey the so-called court happening because of that freedom walk. People are still facing the law. But don't need no combat to people. But yeah, they want to be what I didn't have. And there is another role in the view. I'm not going to a military school. Go there, Papa, we are not ready. And we are all confused whether we should even do it the American way or the British way. If you say DVL, if you say registry, California, we don't even know what we're doing. Street, the Enemy Street, Paul Street, Strawberry Street, Aluminium Street. No effort when it crap. Obey me to want you to pass fruit, strawberry, apricot. Your apricot will blow you. I mean, where is the town and planning? Where are they? If you need heroes, don't we have heroes? Even in the local jurisdiction, don't we have people that pop Adenta? From Pram, the end of Omokoji from Pram, you see that one. And you name Popo, Mango. Yes, something you go at deal with. You are calling a street a close. Do you know what a close is? Do you know what a manor is? Do you know what it is?
Subway,
I'll go to get manor. I'll go to get cycle. Let's make it so quite probably able to go down. And I GPS is the book is all over DB and getting on the member of one street. What did you say? A GPS is the way I am by it. Did you pass out over one street to you? Who go up a kiosk near command GPS. Reader's Road. It is we asked ourselves, who's that guy and who paid who to do such a stupid job for a nation? For a nation, not for a community, a nation. And these people, they want to judge him to give you. The TV, the street way, what thinking went into this? What the former not class of what we get with? I could say, economic speaker, Africa.
Eti abayama heti akwaba.
Hey, my lord.
Thank you, Dr. Ray. Our family. Yeah, maybe Aba. Maybe Aba that the appointment into the master have motion within because whenever people are talking about Ghana, I jump in and defend. Especially the African Americans, they attack Ghana saying, and Ghana is overhyped. You know, when you go to YouTube, it's all over there. You just say, you go to their site, people who are talking about how Ghana is overhyped after the year of return. And after return, they even want these people to come back. But I'm also speaking from Chicago. And always know I have my background in government, government, economic, geography, and EMAT in Ghana. And so if I was to be in Ghana, I would have been working in the public sector. I had my master's degree in public administration. And it's always my pleasure to involve myself in things concerning my motherland. One, we began just last week, Mr. Kwanzaa. We met in Dakar. One, Dakar, they just ran about around the mall. It attracts more traffic than, before they did it. What is the meaning of some of the policies that they have in Ghana? I don't really understand it. Our leaders went to school for public administration. They have taken all the courses that they can govern the country. And whenever these people are doing the job, it's not that it is free. Honestly, I'm sorry. One, Mr. Kofi Cranton and Mr. Odike, maybe because I'm from Takoradi, I haven't heard much because and I wasn't even having access to internet. But I didn't hear much of their names on the ground. I have to be honest. So I lived in Roman Ridge. One of the things I saw was the expensive houses rented in Dallas. Let me be saying, even the average Ghanaian in America, would they be able to afford these houses at Roman Ridge or East Legon? So what type of people are owning these houses?
Roman Ridge is one of the most expensive places in Ghana.
But I'm interested because I want to understand who are going to rent these places. And why is it that, even if the multi okay, fine. We want Ghana to, we want
Let me answer that question for you. What you say, once I brought if you let a property go a month without being rented, you are paying out of your pocket. But and then whether he's not losing anything, and the child that can be produced, they're all empty. Even those about more they're all empty. You don't see life in those places. How far a belly street or a core baby are not rolling to one. And then sister, and then I get one. And when you go viewing, you can see that there's no light, there is no garbage, there's no water, nothing is there. But because of which area or more the car was doing, they don't care if they're affordable or not. And you can the after about with a bullet in bed 2 months or maybe no holiday. Now I just cannot. And I talk at them or they are not paying no mortgage. And you loan. They don't lose anything. So the affordability may be there. It won't be there.
Thank you, Mr. Kwanzaa. So before I made back Ghana, I chanced upon one magazine here I was reading one day. The British, the Americans, and the Chinese were all looking at ways that they will make good use of Africa. But the UK and the Americans were looking at how they are going to tap into the market. Tap into the market. But the Chinese went the other way. They were thinking of how to capitalize African, the human capital.
Yeah.
Because this is the way I see it. The mobile Africa, to me, you see these people then they are ahead of the game. And I think to say, I don't know everything, I am just trying to give my, just some suggestions. They are coming from 2024 elections over. And these leaders, they shouldn't give too much promises again. On your own Facebook, one, Mr. former President John Mahama on the 24 hours back. Maybe some of us can really, we can just use what we have learned, at least in Chinese people, their country listen to the idea. That's why our Chinese are not permitted into certain positions in wherever they go, especially defense now here. Because they see them to be like, they are going to take the knowledge back to their country. They are going to, going to give the country, some of the other countries, important information. In the one, at least 24 hours economy, but we need more technocrats than pastors. Please, I'm a Christian, but more pastors, more lawyers, okay, the more economic, indications of how we're going to go. To the layman to understand the future consequences of where Ghana is going. Honestly, I'm expecting, but not that my first with my bra. I was saying sometimes that can. That is Mary's road no one. I was saying that kind of stuff that. That may stop it and you drive and catch it and say, brother, you got your. But if I don't go back to me say, hey, you are stopping the man for Ghana about what I was saying. Okay. Because from young customer go to my own eyes. But what you say, maybe last week, but yeah, explaining the things in our local language. Two, there should be regulations that the former President Mahama about 24 hours now. Because you're making sure that the foreigners are going to regulate the wage. If it is $100, $200 a week from these foreigners, but the youth have to know their value. Let me tell you, when I came back here, I have to go back to school all over and over again, and you can assure me. I enter over when I say, oh, wow, but no office, I mean, maybe you are going to have, and you have to work hard before you get to wherever you are. Into Wukona, and you'll be an opinion to quite intimate for a child. You're taking Ghana zero. In an average, you for them. And thereby, I call what you're fire return instead. Then you better say, in a media, my area will be true, or me, it is only to look for Tena. You could be now for Tia. You can say, what in the one solution? No, all type of people will buy it. And we continue being proud and say, yeah, but child, go to some AO. The butchers are over Ghana. This will be to the new show say, I go to you, I go to you, this make us I go to you. That is not my argument. But tell the person, ask the person, how long have you been outside? How long did you take for you to achieve whatever you have? Obima Baha 40 years ago, that time money was easy to come by. But then it is not easy. I'm telling you, it's so big to them, but birthday, but your certificate to tell me, what do we a doctor? Or don't credit you ahead because we get that. Or be bien and look at your side, oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's it. Oh, I got you. What's the watching? Doing so many times. We don't go deep into people's credibility. What I said, what back into your Ukraine. Two, Sisia and Ukraine, they are fighting for their own. I'm telling you, Sisia over America, and they are going to take the visa money and things from you, but I know I'm telling you. And they are doing that just to get the money and save immigration. So Obi, Next time, catch us say US are here India, I don't know. Maybe also say PPR to me to make a term but the I'm proudly of in what we have as Ghanaians because it will make me in other places. Dr. Bawomi also the digitalization because all you see, I'm there, maybe I remember a Ghana card. I feel like I'm here to come and see the benefits of the Ghana card. What's over to me, Jamie? Go to me, 2.5. But all you see that to tame the foreigners who got Ghana, even them left, left. They don't know what will come in our compound. You don't know who is after you. Brony, they are the informants to the police. The Brony people will be up in the community, less or you for police also. It doesn't care who you are. I'm telling you. So, Ghanaians have to be eyes on the street to the police. The police have to be honest enough to act. And remember, saying we family. Foreigners never they go we have to be law abiding. If it's also someone Ghana, we don't care of whatever they are going to go through. We the citizens have to be, be okay over there. I don't really care about what you say. Let you say and finally, more welcome those in abroad. Because the experience we have had in our country, and by mouth. Obikra, Sabi, Obahacha, Wabahaja, for 1 year, they have come to learn something. If you were who can a new power or your doctor, who for West of the two. Who can a new they put their effort in the work that they do once a while. So what makes us not do the same thing in Ghana is because we don't care about, I just, Ghana, I will not they will not appreciate you. I know. Now, what can you understand about that? That we are dying, find that, but for every problem, there should be solution. One may value our own man to never deport the war. No, because who said if you are doing the foreigners are taking it. I'm telling you, the foreigners are taking it. The media can Dr. Bawomi focusing on youth employment, regulation of of wages, and Ghanaians see a look at that. Yeah, so I'm a young area in a maker. Maybe they have to make that. They have to capitalize or monetize on it. And also, some foreigners who use digitalization, often making sure that we, the citizens in Ghana, are enjoying more than the foreigners. Because US, you have to be 5 years before you get your US citizenship. I'm telling you, but foreigners be far. Chinese, Ghana, you need to know all the name of lab. They know what they are doing. I'm telling you, Lebanese nearby, I'm about to check. That's why I didn't even tell you now. Why didn't play? I say, I love you with this life. We have to start educating our people. Say, hey, Mammy, Obama, Obama, very soon, Ghana, can I have you Ghana? So, in just 5 years to come. The way things are going, first, doctor, and is the question. Whenever you people are talking about Ghana, sometimes I get headache. Sometimes I feel like if I don't talk, I'm not doing my best. But our leaders have to be honest in the coming year. They will be they want to come back home. But the wilderness, they come, they don't feel comfortable. They're not going to first thing to do, but I mean, the bad, who's a different, which also no more bad, I can say, I'm telling you, they will say to look at such humans, the phone, Obakata look at such humans. I don't know, some of the public planting of us over me now. I'm not sure what is the country, the duty of the president. What contract service? What did you 60 years? What about Chicago? Yes, now has 60 years, 40 years. What, but they want to go back home. In Kakaka, you get there. They should appreciate us. We are part of Ghana. The fact that we have traveled doesn't mean that we are not part of Ghana. I don't want them to take it like that. We are all part of Ghana, and there are people who want to go back home and come.
Yeah.
Even if not with money, they are knowledge. People talk. I'm not to be a Ghana. This is traveling who and plan on it. You will hear them and kind of okay, you're very nice.
That's it. Yanko, or as a cool. I'm not your fast as a cool.
That one's Dr. Ryan. Got him Chiamuya.
Yeah, Josu.
Dr. Brother, me, sister Kasai. Who's of Kasai, making emphasis on Ghana and the multinational corporations and other countries. In terms of Ghana, anyone business dealings and development interaction.
Yeah.
China a certain policy for Africa. China didn't come for colonization or come for purely business.
Yeah.
This policy or the woo African leaders. But young African leaders, some of them are very myopic. In a sense, let me make reference to, excuse me, say, Obisa Kufado. Mbisa say, a Kufado foreign policy advisory team, and advising on foreign policy issue. They said, speeches, Dr. Rain, the speeches doesn't hold water. China got death trap diplomacy and an old plane. Or the EU. Dr. Menu Kasa says, when it's a Ghana, Bank of Ghana, every what do you call economic bulletin said, CD net depreciate almost 26%.
And some of them are grow. On what the Pakistan, Sri Lanka, China, because the China IMF on IMF say, China. And China cannot come and public and IMF say, Debbie, and they come and build airport for you, build it for bid out for you. Some of them are loans, man. Among the getting Mount Pampaya.
Yeah, China, your father Christmas. On your father Christmas, no one she come out for free.
You see,
or expecting returns. And I would demand a huge returns. By your leaders in Bam, no the whole population say something extraordinary there, a BC that or Ghana. Dr. Ray, as I know, your mortgage Ghana, Akwalaya would have over 19,000 Ghana cedis.
Oh, Ebro, and the crowd said, "Be a Mahama Moka, Ebro, and more than that, Ebro." Who did Yentiwi?
This budget. It does not inspire anyone. There is nothing in here, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, let me tell you the external debt that we are not paying. Mr. Speaker, we owe the Chinese 1.9 billion, which we are not paying. We owe the Paris Club 2 billion, which we are not paying. We owe the Paris Club 3.8 billion, which we are not paying. Mr. Speaker, we owe Templeton with 2.5 billion, which we are not paying. Mr. Speaker, with multilateral debt, we owe 8.8. Ghana is not the highest when it comes to multilateral debt in Africa. We owe the most, 8.8 billion, and we are not paying. Mr. Speaker, Eurobond, which my friend mentioned, we owe Eurobond 14.9 billion, which we are not paying. The Eurobond that is due now, Due in August. We haven't paid it. Mr. Speaker, we have done 17 Eurobond tranches in this country since we started doing Eurobond in President Kufuor's time. Mr. Speaker, from President Kufuor to President Mills to President Mahama, 16 years, we did 4 billion Eurobond. That's one of them. Mr. Speaker, under this government, we have done 12 tranches of Eurobond. 12. In 7 years, we did 4. In 16 years, Mr. Speaker, to a tune of $11 billion. This is how much we owe, and we are not paying. Mr. Speaker, let me give you a picture here. And what they've done, Mr. Speaker, this government intentionally did certain work with the intention of never paying.
So, Ode Asamoah, Sikasamoah Wakani is almost over $50 billion US. A kayede.
So, Doc.
Yeah.
Where are the tangibles for it? Where are the tangibles? Deliverability, Doc, away.
Say what Bruni the any full play no that is the tangibles. The country, the youth are not angry enough.
No, they are not. Oh yes, I'm MPU.
And it's because you see,
he or she think it's okay.
It's because that is what the youth knows. Nobody teaches the youth.
No.
You see, I keep saying this. When Nkrumah gained independence for us, and the white people left, in the mind of many Ghanaians at that time, nobody, we did not conscientize them, say, see, the Aban Ejumano, and you obroni, dear Bim, na you are Juma. It is a saying, I will say, who Juma, ya Ghana Juma. It is till date. Utisan Kofoka said, oh, wait, they say, Aban Ejuma.
Yeah.
Woman come because they still see it as a European foreign job, not their job. It is nobody. No.
That's all they say.
That is it because. Yes.
That's all they say.
Wouldn't be enter because Obroni ne wahono ni ye adwuma ne mabroni no. Entina ye de yaw e na ye adwuma ne mabroni no. Ni empese broni na adwuma ne bekoso. Enti broni ni free one na wo call ye no. Eye senke ye nya conscientizing the people say kwabna adwuma na sisi e wo kono ye friend aban adwuma no. Eye government no. That government ni ye European government anymore. That government is now Ghana's government. That is, you see, anytime Nana the entire radio station, the media landscape, and you see, our problem is a problem of ignorance, and people are not ready to teach the Ghanaian. And we should not expect Ghanaians to know. If you don't teach me anything, I will not know. And you see, it's simple. Sorry, and a Sunday. We are questioning second heaven. Yeah, questioning say, Sheshawademu dear was so.
There's a better place than here.
Yes, so who is also teaching them deliberately say, who heaven near Ghana, in Tibogana no mobile. Who is teaching us to say, who heaven near Ghana? Nobody teaches us.
Doctor, nobody. Doctor, there is no personal, let me say, accountability.
Remember what Kakrana, Mamini sister Yano, Hetty, or see, and we are not ready to listen to learn. It is true, we are not ready because you don't expect Christianity. Say the black man was ready to listen to Christianity, but the white man find a ways and means for them to listen to Christianity.
Oh, you want to say?
So you see, we know what are we yes.
In her lifetime, on your cigar and cotton, almost our completed houses our
Wobenya akoto walata because enkofo no ajankruma eti wo so wo krum no, they don't know what is going around them. And that is why we need oketeche taika asem we. Me see, the youth of Ghana does not know what is going around them. If they know what is going around them, you will not call for them to go and demonstrate. They will demonstrate because nobody is braver than the Ghanaian youth. But it's because they don't know. They don't know. The only way for us to start doing, is to start as Ghanaians living in Europe, Ghanaians living in abroad, America. Let's have a big platform. Let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's start with 2-3 regions.
We are already divided.
And I make us say, and I say, meba, divided because you are. A cancer, you're divided because you are. I'm coming. Oh, yes. Oh, say, me, sister, oh, sister, media Mijayache. Oh, media Mijayache. So, in go for craft from me, disappointed a MPP. And told them because me NDC. Mimi Jayache. In go for me disappointed MPP. Mukra some NDC. Mimi Jayache. Me Makacho says, Sisi Makase. Oh, me a Ghana. Me a Ghana. Me a Ghana. This year, the amino. Oh, I didn't know how the Manchester them support.
Find the least thing to divide us.
You see, my main casa, and I'm not trying to water down what the fantastic things that all of you are saying. But you see, let us understand this. A lot of people say, yes, you know. I think 2 days or yesterday or 2 days ago. No, yesterday we're having a meeting as freedom fighters, and I was trying to go to the message to see when Wofaya was asked to create the platform Freedom Fighters. Then I realized, see, you created somewhere in 2021. Now you shall you know. Many people said Ghana cannot stay together. We've been able to overcome a month, 2 months, 3 months. We've overcome 12 months, 1 year. We have overcome 2 years. We're a second year more, third year. So the question is, if we individuals can live, that does not mean say if you're a jam to move, we don't have work to free.
Oh, why now?
It happens.
We can disagree. But that's what we said. Collective effort.
And that is why I'm saying, say, we are a tea abrochino. Let's have like-minded people and say, this is the agenda. Our agenda is say, we are not going to provide boreholes. We are not going to build schools. We are not going to do anything. But this particular 6 months or 1 year, we are going to use it to conscientize the Ghanaian. For baby to say Western region, Ashanti region, Eastern region, Northern region be yen conscientize the warm. Because you see, Bible will show the life of Christ. Our testament here. The Bible will show the life of Christ who are kekam. Many women were tiabrucha yekasa you go show the life of a boy or a Ghana near what UK. So the person is living in Ghana thinking said there is a God in heaven. Because I don't know about 25th and 24th. Easter, Bible just said, yambu a bere, na yenya palm, then Hosanna in the eyes, near Tunyo. What you say? Well, who is going to conscientize the Ghanaian? Enuntina, yemumbino. when Ohini David efa a year ahemfo or two egu or two for so enu bintina Avram Ben Moshe or far a Christo any Muslim boom na freedom fighters ye bias ye for political arena no na yen dealing with the political arena but yen kwan yen timi nye one of the things aboa Avram Ben Moshe ni say was shase emu kakra he was able to get somebody to help him and Avram cannot go to the extent he has to go because who is there to sponsor Avram for him to do the job? Who? You see? So we in Ankasano, we want Ghana to be like America, but there is nobody there. Now, Mami fa wenkem na mema otuaba mbrem. Me di wetwem no. Marcus Garvey to me, I can say, I have a dream when he had people like the Booker T's family supporting him. When he have the people like the Marcus Garvey's family supporting him.
Yep.
But people don't want to put their monies where their mouth is. We want quick fix. So Yankoya and DC, Yankoya and PP.
Don't even talk.
We have to teach them. But see, we have to teach them. Kwame, we have to teach them. See, I shall see. First, say na yedin say ababa wa fefe de so tu ababa no abekasa. But you do maybe no one could do Ghana no wo hunu say nye no. What team to say ya Asantehe nke kwa koku no. E wo M Plaza, meboa kasa ye tie otuaba.
No, I'm signing off.
Okay. Yo.
Ghana for I'm telling you, I'm on the ground. It's not easy, but
you.
It's beautiful. As the most when we share the video, share video, they will click links and I'll click likes. No, maybe. Multi message it was 051 on my side. Yeah, another 51 by discussing what we talk about on this platform. Multi community.
Yes.
I know that that's the game. It's a bit of the day. Spread the message. Educate, liberate your people. It's very simple. More that is the only way I bet you can there will be no another rolling. We don't know. But yes, we have surrounding kind of French. French. We have to face our country. It's as simple as that. And when we do now, it will attract people where I am man also know you bet Japanese. You already am gonna put money in $20,000. Not Ghana no one Ghana paper. No it's not Ghana. Yes. Who be give visa so I talk for the bonfire say when Ghana visa. You find show come. We want that Ghana. Yeah, Ghana over the rubber stamp. We did not be a passport. It did not be a visa. We don't do only the job for the amount of go to Ghana. Even because upon arrival, I am Ghana can also become a country where pastors pray for our business. Dog, mommy, this out. Dog, mommy, this out. No, man, signing off.
Na brim.
Yo,
Kwabena das. Yo.
Dog, mommy, this out. Dog, you can now dog. Who bet me physical cash? I could transfer out of me back at ya.
Oh, na ene cry no. Me pese me ka baby a me kone na me ya. Ye ka kire me say obi ko Akufo-Addo no wo ko Akufo-Addo na oyi $50,000 every ne draw them at the money.
No point.
$50,000 from a president office, and the person telling me is a credible man, a man.
I know. I mean, who high tech security background? Let me tell you, dog, who can be big? I mean, that too. Somebody like Asantehene in New York, he was a jobless.
mean, I'm catching you with Georges. All of a sudden, how can this guy become a millionaire in Ghana?
Nana do dan kwa Kufuado before I went to Ababemino. And son over 2 point when he was in opposition in Ghana. No. Now Ghana for a TUK, MPP for. Ye the sika boom near plane ticket. Amana kwaba in and out. So a semi-boa wombra bon Tembeka. But today, what's not play £14,000 an hour. What you have a brain na ATU?
Ghana for a bit doctor.
Yes, sister.
Say program, share video.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening to each and every one of you. Doctor, it is one problem or problem. The problem, any mentality, your problem, and the reason why I make us answer. Say, any inferiority complex, no, I know. And what's the most said? I brought 4 crowd for the day. Then I would say, and was always for 5 times. And that in my Brunei is so superior. Brunei, I think Brunei is superior. And the rules and laws and regulations. Okay? And if it's sexuality. Brunei, the rules, the laws, the regulations, and the punctuality. And the money is superior. But Brunei himself is the capacity and the ideas and the strength to go ahead of him in every situation. But because of that, will be not all will be sorry, I'm not putting it for any less than my majority. But because of my majority, why should I share on the short night when we do? Why should I share my to the book? Why should I stay the first to make a man? I have a better plans and everything. Why should I see in the book? Why should I give back to the book? It's the point where operation to have the the qualification. That's the problem now. All that is one the sector with the qualification.
Yet your bar.
Before we don't we see them as something what some demigods. They want just demigods. That's what put to play in Africa. But what I say, the penny has been a popular. No, for your more. How much for your access? They're so for what for your economy, their beauty and access. What for your president, really, the kind of thing. To teach them, but then to remain the way they are. Don't make yourself they will never improve in life. By them being the way they are, we are going to make ourselves who will be able the head of those people. Make your family become the top power, like the thing or they say in society. It's maybe because that's what they said. Before. It will be 28 years, it's been before. I don't know what you said before. What if they did not or the or you have not when I can say all of it. I won't say it before me. One of the country if it is one says it's any yara, it's a way. Do you know why we didn't actually get it to me say 1 hour and don't get it? It's just after 4 and to be more on the I was so late. It's I think you have to catch me every day. We didn't tell her to be called people. I said in every beginning, Mr. I told never did anything. And said, one hour, and the meaning I have to be you. But my son was sent us to so it's not a sugar from your hospital. And then, you need to have those people mindset of moving the house. You can never improve. The about you.
O network no, o network ni de. I saw kasa de kasa etwetwe si. O net what's up now ka no ebi wo wa na ekwabu ana etwetwe si. Yema ye bra akwa ba na yenti ono so kakra na. Uwi anu ato aso. This is crowd enya kra. Yes, so I think that unless you come out of it and then you rejoin again. Why?
Reset.
Yeah. Okay. Right, more about. Yes. Yes. I don't know about your way. Yes.
Your friends say hospital man for the form maybe so it's so grand no leaders just me almost uncle for ya no because how everyone na money and no baby position just me and you will just say again or deba crown, what do wife who grab a chrome crown now? Yeah, because I know what question of a honor was who go you feel son are wide and to buy now arena cragu. Already now arena. Oh, yeah. It will buy. On Minister Sabi, now Massa Kadia, I understand. The free coming Kumasi to Accra. I want Toronto to Ufrian, Toronto, Kingston, and also Toronto now call Montreal. It takes just 5 hours. Brother Christian. I owe Accra to enough. Wouldn't know 4-1 highway, Massa. Who's accept plane? Massa, dear Bonnie, I get the party. I will ask. And yet, the pan, you will see. And the sample for Papa way by year, and you said, yeah, you didn't come where yeah, who's okay. Doctor, we will nip pass Sabio when you're cheap. I'm a trouble, a bravo how any new mammy Krum Ghana is Sitiano. May ban mama be a leader. Now, your crew, security crime, police. What may me say? Police and Henry, I'm a corner. Watching it, check. Not miracle fire, no, I confirm nature or church never be. I one who did be able to worry or no sorry, not here any eka. So I say, I also let up rebel. It is a one who come by and I go to me and what didn't know my shirt said here. What did ran over to her, Massa? I got police in conference can show because that massive to find out one more. And can be shown to me. That's a premier. Your friend said, Doctor, what your police will come baby? One Ghana pound crown. Massa, at the only I change somewhere 1 million. Jabay only about 1 million. Jabay will be about a baby. So what you say? Yeah. Now we can have discussion about free Rollins, maybe Freddie. Rollins, the man, we in 1979. You're in Nano. One to me and who said that be secretary first. The security near Juma must be Pia Bayajuma. That company for quarter to various car. But you appear the Pia, my Macassa Derby.
Yanyasa and some huno. Nemo young here crony ye, near crony bay, Bibia way bay. At the end, you can't go here and go see. Now, or he will be a for Ghana almost 99.99%. Just will be a for.
Percentage, percentage, they would be power.
I cover 1%. A man also, a struck Wama, shall we go? A group, a Yama, HIV, almost about what that time. It doesn't matter too much. I do many chrono. What's that one? Mammy, when we won't coach, almost me show more tech. Oh, my brother, 4 months in it. What's up? Nina put your me show more. I host her, I knew your money, I'm about 4 months.
Or 2 for some for more Barbary, or 2 for some for more Barbary.
I think Jamaican, I know 2 for the 2 few approach. One more by another thing I wouldn't more and cry out for me. I would buy a go back and I don't know when you're tomorrow, Chromo. Why I raised it because that was South Africa. Minia, acting, sir. The second idea, acting. And also a day home. Opiania not dress as Sabio to Sabio, your day and Cramofo and your friends say. Are you for no? Cote d'Ivoire, are you for no normal cocoa, Topano money? Friends, low no money as for Rwanda, no money. But in Kawasaka, Ghana was happy. But young Yadoya, maybe I know, we know better than you are for.
Yes.
The 2 years, yeah. I know, and I'm Penufone who you are going to say, Yanno, when you see again. Now, me catch your person will be Casa, Can Japan, make a Japan channel because Mr. Ghana. Ahmed, beseech. Sana Wakana, and I can't see, and I will go for the picture. Maybe just here coming from Paul. What do we picture to on me? From Canada. My God, Jesus Christ. And what you know, what one was it? I will catch me, young business, Papa, me what China would have. Papa is a trouble. I'm a poor joke.
What's number?
That be what's number? I'm now. So, what problem? When you for Uncle Police. The who says, what's now call baby? And I'm a what?
Yeah.
That one in our propaganda and come in from a dumb people come in while you say, or will be and something in your figure, you're Freddy big time.
Yes.
And when you're phoning, you know, Freddy big time. Shut up credit, are you from that credit before? Well, all right. Again, you have to talk credit to Kumasi. Trade. What do you want my Accra? Master, I didn't ever say that time trip, Master. Oh, run here, and the train away. Kumasi one moment, the one I done a jump. Master, win him. If I join him, I am just saying, that's me, my real measurement. It's no obedience to us.
Yo, did I say? Now come, Bremuna, if you are now, Papa, says a cool for 2 minutes and border wrap up now. Yes. Malaikum salam. Tola. Oh, Kafra.
Ghana, I'm from Samia. In person, I can't be maybe a cranny stroke fan.
Hey,
maybe casting the person was also man. You know, I'll say, why they first no neck, your boss, I'm like, you say, Gamma,
I'm a
Sastem we a dink can for your papa. Mistake can come for your yellow. It's been a Santa 4 years, you see. First, and Miss Ake, if you are here, intimacy, Mamma, about custom crown for. Yet, in Cramemu, yes, Gamma, Gamanoni, you can for your best school call. Yanano, Mamma, season, Papa, no tons, I say. Now, the banana can be Papa, but they got a phone and nothing, no,
Casadi, I will meet Charlie. What? Legit low be fit one way.
Well, can come for ya yen be more yen be one day. Shoot I be a fin cremuno. Yes, you want to ask ya tonton dia ma obo o be pay ya se gam o for gam anoni bika wo ho atatu wo ho ye be fu ho ye be jesia ka kese ya ton abate na ya ya koto pa e de me ye twi gam a se pon gam anoni and atatu no ata e di no obi ya ton sasi nya da ma obo and the udun kan ya Danya eja fe awon kanya ya wo dia. Eda eja fe awon kata asibu nyina no eya wo dia. Na yen kan fo no aye ya adie no. Ya tonton ye japade no eja ma wo. No mo dia ye investment. Mo dia ye dia ma mo ma. And then yen kan fo ye ni no. Atatu di no ho. Aho wo no Sankani will be not the one card of swap. So people are them Sankani Pasca. What over Diana would be a rent out that one. I am back. And can fully give up. We sit down also. A community one page no one goes to. It's what we see in our rent. And all that one saying. Over contract, single room. While we young buying that critical and a young. Yes, and class as here and crown for the and cremmy and crown for your bank one. Can you be one more bank one was your toilet account? Daddy, young one one. They do an no mamma here now one year depends one as up near the house. Now one is one because two and one malada and one about the whole one is putting on solid in your Yanni, I want Puano. Asantehene. And then any be by and one. Yes, say, who can never Puano, I bet so. Young Dimuna, you see, you should be one Puano, your brava. You could do yes, you have a better toilet, the Castra. My young would take away one more than one rare. Yes, I'm a considerate to be seen in my one. That is a thing, say, I have done Sada. Come as a phone, come on. Because I see a California. You get here, I get to Papa and I can put here. Sailing. The chilling will be an and the port up of the if you are no big, you know, into the quiet clear, Yama, no money, and Amaya can get a bam, no much sure. Oh, my boy, ain't the Maui. Oh, my boy, I brought. In Kenya, minister. Other people be mindful, I break any sticker. No must be a hot top as I see it. While black as near me and an animal there. But if you hop to a hole and sign of it to Nancy Bank. If you are the point, you know, who you tell me, and I'm a two wrong, may your disco cross none of the other memo. Yet the ones are here to guarantee. And the Diba, yet the ones are, as you know, yet the two guarantee. What's the way you take a boss, Nana? Kumasi na ya can bola. Ena, and tough one is from Crum. By your polypoly at Yesica, Papadia, Ebia, Kumasi assassin or so. On General. No, be there who are you here from Yansa, I can say. Men, that's what Tinepino, Machine back, let me mount for the Bible was there. Or you live at another or the assassin, my channel put it to guarantee assassin. You told me. Was yes, you crew, I'm a number for a chinabino will come. But I wouldn't give papa. Wait the time again. Or trend by pan the whole way. I took my phone as I man be good in the court of comfort. At the box for man for what's all too old. Oh, to come out 2 foot rope in the ball last year. Let time you. It's yet in your and I man be the woman. In Yana so back 4, I will Ghana. Kasau Timia, Ghana, politicians may be doing Ghana, missing care to be cut. After the four, Cosacose, and crown for your mistake, I watching the Asantehene is a big who say, you don't know true for a boy. China for good to Assassin. We can grow to the Chrono, you can a mood and only a Sudan quit today. Baby, and Tinamba Sidania for grooming and it went to Galamsey. Into Command in there, baby, I'm not paying 5 years to come, instrument Arabian, because Assassin would get it to Galamsey after. You took Galamsey after. And then in Campo, strategy, I have wow, what past that year, 3 men are now going to call on. If a good Ghana to see and one, men over the home, other commands were on there. After I was told 3 men are now on. And you know, also started Panama, Papa, to see a good idea. We are what past that year, 3 men are now going to call on. If a good Ghana, your hand about to make you know the Contoba, I catch no say, Papa never said about Ghana. And you know, say, so I am pastor to Papa Jim, and the dark assassin, so put over one. Who do politics never do enter bar? As I say, before I talk as the man, or yet the rightful person was one of them out. It is a one sort of metal than if you send here. Find bet you had this amount. Emma made him Papa, and Sally the jam,
now,
because I slept
unsa what can you now tufu now would church require in can for the no so now to say you it will be experience you can say before beka say oh yeah mebru ni mbabawa so sometimes no yeah me futu ni etu empemfo aya ya futu no ayetu ni etu no ano hyew so dodo enti akwai say yenya empemfo ni ntie ye ana yenso so ayempese betie empemfo no enti eba de sa ebede na yetimi akam me to the grounds sebio ye ka yensem no empemfo no to say na no tumfo Asantehene because anya ye nyina ye nuanom ye abusua because ye Ghana back no fan crime passport in Tupan ye fan Asante passport ye fan Fantenzima passport no sometimes na manfo no so say empemfo no say yenso so I nchirima no anyansa we yetrim no so ye kasa de ye ka na ye de show so na ye ka say a show no so I dey ka
also ya catch after ya catch why ya pray ya papucho ya pray into the bad sign na ya be yet say ya as she was saying after ya in support what you say into the see and ya papucho ya bad problem you more deep the see you need respect be ama but then we per se yen kasa trem say be one son why in trim you we are begging for ya memo all the due respect yeah man fast respect no woman and kaka kole all of respect yeah in this case no you we are saying that yes but what taking advantages of all the respect
in other words no who can see to say the amount for because the only way to stop the insult near SMP will give the youth the needed results.
Deliver.
Exactly, doctor. What else? What else? We don't have to go and kiss their behind.
Yeah.
We don't have to go and lay down for them to step on us because at this point in time, no, these grown fools, they are doing all these things deliberate. It's deliberate, no more day yet. One more said that no more yes, I deal with. One more they will not stay there, they will not be living in Ghana. One more and one more fifth one in Nano, they are rich somewhere in somebody's land. Or on somebody's land. Ain't no head. Say a papa, and your papa, and power. This was the time when I could catch Ghana for say. If a Ghana for you, no one of us started. I've destroyed you for we are almost one by one. And penny for we one by one. And they will come to their senses and do the right thing for Ghanaians. They will do the right thing by Ghanaians. But before it comes to say, Ghana for no, and penny for we do a montage so we know we say, Pidia do what we do. Ghana for almost pass up slash them. They're cowards. They can't stand on their own 2 feet. They can't stand as men.
Wait there, yeah, Casa 2 hours 15 minutes. You better call around. Now, my mention say free. Yeah, I be in Asukakra. My mention say free.
Maybe
You.
We realize I'm a frozen one, but not engine. What I say?
You
I don't make a man carry now, but now or buy it. Or better, I am better than Canada, but the better becoming 20 years. But when I can't really say, after the Japan, not this time, I'm going to say, I'm going to find the business that I could see her. You see, he is so superior. Or who say, or you was to come into the that on the movie and we, into know, I can speak to him or her anyhow I want. But so who would never be meaning said, so what so. Who never begin to pay to money for one of the Yama. And I'm the snow the biggest car. What they are saying? What forward to man who bring that snow the bear would have to begin the special swam in as much as the Papa producer on manage to wait to manage before on your way. Give them the due respect. Not shame and one in Casa. He is just like you are. Don't be so superior more than your people. Who never been out with the CM. Who was captain CA? You see your brother as you. I'm telling you, Ghana will be the best place. You need to teach your brothers and show them the way. Let them know, say, hey, this and this and this and this is what we do and Quebec quiet. But I don't know when you see that, baby, what is Ghana for your mentality? They say, baby, I want to do one of them. And so be our part. So it's in Sabe wood. What is Sabe wood? Baby, I want to do one on show be our part. And from your crowd, yes, some cat would never be named. How would be named? Baby, I want to do one what kind of career was stay home. Now, wouldn't you say every day? What catch out about our Yakolaboni or Yakolaboni or Yakolaboni? Akolano near by Yakolaboni. Don't you know? Your mentality, and I before it's our mentality, and I Brony, Cressy Brony, you say, only Madiana on training near Brony, or training near Brony now. One day. If you had any babies to train you, the Banania, or better compare and wow, the same Nipana or train never home. Then now almost the egg, they will get to know, they will get to teach each other, no, my face, beneath the catcher in the thing, and say, which then I bet you watching, or be fine, and I it's one of them. I'm telling you this, doctor. Mrs. Ghana for young Casa before Naka, town, Naka, tree, swim, Naka, stretch, young Casa, Naka, Yama, I propose if yet, Baba, propose and yet he, our yes. They are one propose, so I'm only young Casa before now. I'm telling you that they're on walk and can find what I can stretch it. Because we have people that can also manufacture cars like the kind of thing, that electric cars in the Ghana group. We have people that one of my Ghana for they can also manufacture cars, electric cars for Ghana group. What makes you think that you don't know any what makes you think? You understand what I'm saying? It's our mentality, it's our ideology, it is the dream. One in life, you want to be through. And I hear, sir. But the Manuel,
you. Thank you. Wait there, Nakwam, for 1 minute to us, and I am called a year for instance, 1 minute, and I'm wrap up now. Time, you know, a copper.
Na yenye program na me interest yan kranfo strategy ya didi da ko frame na me nim tell be do fie dia just ya bubu but I was not making. To the dark, we have a program, come and go for any be, who got us at 1 can 1 way careful. But this time, I asked not to go. You will question now, can understand. Then, you are Yabano, and Penny for no say, no more Kata, Yakasana fast, Yakasana to be a mouth. The person may mouth tears in India. See, I can some or Yibiano, by my infinite in a marcher. I'm going to focus, and I'm free Adenta, Milko, and Primadina, Milko, or Yale Power Side. Yet the car anymore, I have traveling in a hot driver. Was started driver careless speed. And a passenger was cut the driver. The driver. I was not driving weapon. After the what they should remember passenger no one. Boy a driver, wouldn't driving. And I then because all you driving, who your mistake or your mistake, man can. You penny for no what we have a problem. And you know, Penino or young will be a walk of that way. Who didn't like so? And I have for Yana, Pokabia, I say, Siquano. One night, Ketwabi, oh, drivers or the Pahuan or the Akochika, they bam, no be at the front. Grass nap, I know what. Doctor, me say, a blanket scene, Sunny was the poor driver. Obian Patano was who catch a trail. We have no say, one away driver, wouldn't drive into no. On your driver into we won't from Manenka. When we say, on your driver, we won't from one. When TNT, when we say Yakunas, we cloudy. Tia Boa, why not on the Obiano, a one of board, Papa. Young penny for the Subani Binono. Penny, your bonnet, and a penny, ya DNA, ya have a friendly penny, ya Samoa. You see automatic, and so our fan was some yet the Franua, penny Nedibi. Yet the same of you. Papa is doing some farming to me. But then you know, what I am from penny for me and quite on one woman. And then Papa, Wabaya on Tatabo, and the woman Yami. Because woman to become master of Papa and me, and I'm a young man say, no idea. We are for a one and now they are looking for me. Peter Wahanka. And up on Wahanka doing a case. Share and I demand bedu, or for doctor, and I demand bedu. Teacher man of Miss Salutuno. Tell me the wine. I'll go to at my beautiful. Then I see a wine. I'll go to at my beautiful. Papano or yet smart can. Now, lead you to the Amish. No, but the children as about was it. A branch and I have the children as an iota. I can't send this. The trust like the truth. I say, I'll go now to the no. With you, and or he be say, or young from swap, Mamma make a car, one live in the matter. Because near Colakitwa Kai, the Yanawafa, or the age. Why, you know, an attendant. Why, there be a wire over to him for say, the crew my ball and member. Why, children as you wire over to him for say, the crew my 50 Mrs. Or yes, one more who say, Meba, and Anna, what 2 minutes. No matter who I am. With the year, man.
Joe.
It was going to be so or your mistake, I was made nothing.
There we
and it's a media for the brain nano, your body as a medicinal. Yeah, come on, 10 times you know 2 for what was our back emblem. One more advisor, blogger, bimpo, and not this station would put a tune. What to be the name of Boka Bonifana, you will come attack you. And you have an English. I don't think that every so up to me for the money as they do on my terminal. And if they want us to respect them, I call I want in the great 2 for. Man, shall penny away yet. Man, shall see Cabia war. Listen to me, Quasian Penny, me too for no. Not Chilebin Abiana Adabua. It's a doctor.
Joe, that's it. Yako a year of us as a school, 1 minute over. Now, if you are called.
Dog,
yes.
It can be brave. The uprising in Sri Lanka should serve as a warning to our leaders on the continent of Africa. Number 2, we know Casa Sisia is that Apai was a
we don't know what will be the outcome.
Yeah.
As from tomorrow going. We don't know. No. There has to be accountability on our leadership.
Yeah.
And the institutions are expected to say, we don't hold leadership in accountable. The institutions has to work without any political interference.
Yo, that's pa na yenko ye bra ho na eja yemfa yenkomo no emfa embrewe. Bro, na to say
Dr. Nyakufa de me ho ye pa.
Nice one. Yet you.
I actually can always be a very educative, and then maybe I can say, and I'm also and Facebook, many very, my very many power there. Maybe and time I'm say freedom fighting, well that because me or Paris, if they became me and mama.
Wow, good.
Before no. Now, also, yeah, I'm say, doctor, and penny phone, and penny phone, I ate your market. But Shania, look at who you are before you can insult it, and then look at what you can do before you can insult it.
Yeah.
I like you to know your enemies. Before so, I've fought so many years, and
yeah, nah.
2020, Emra, yes, in Yaman Kuyi. Minami 2020, I was against an Akufo, but still, you have to still vote for it. And yes, we are more one year candidate.
Yeah.
Doctor, me knew me no any decide the future. Me wa bridge, also wa bridge.
The minister there just said, he said, "Be out calling now, my friend is a year Westminster open our person now pushing no TV so." And I say be a train station. Now for train. It will also a bus. Yeah, it's simple, it's easier. Yeah. If you want, it's easier.
Say minister be not cloud. Young boy, it's your money. 2020 Macron, who president in a sumo. Doctor, and you're very sad to say, yeah, it's your bridge, and yeah, it's you, and I'm is there. Make me catch you say, making at me, but sometimes you don't want I just want them to revive. You won't say, oh, yeah, because I could find the angel, many and a year upon some phone. Doctor, I cannot breathe. And it's not different on more social media.
Yeah, Croya.
Doctor, many I England, we are to man.
Yeah.
Opinion you to me. If there's some promote you would have studied over minister, over parliamentary candidates. Some that one.
Oh, some me Jessica into no one to mammy.
Doctor, yeah, to my minister, minister. Opia Makunu, me would meet down near mayor, you can't have a kind of man. French can make. Mayor, Mama, maybe your pine before now, me, my entire media this year. Before me, your pine, oh, Paris. Me sit down with her, and you might be able to meet undocumented people, and I meet me resist to the whole Paris. Very young guy, me so come and see my niece to find young undocumented people, Nigerians. I'm with your Muya, you man, I'm so come. Oh, Disneyland, almighty Disneyland, oh, Paris. A glass. Opiasha, Aribas, France, with me, Aribas, France. Get glass manufactured in 2021, 22. Huge contract, I mean, found for Nigeria for a clinic hotel, even some Kenyans. By Ghana for no money, Doctor, check. Make a juma to Facebook or PR like it. Very sad.
Right.
Idea who you know how this support who educate a man for the doctor sell video where who educate a man for people don't want it. You can't follow anything.
Yeah, true.
Now like Chrome now Kasana. People don't and yeah, you to know the creative problems. Yeah, I say okay Bible before me I was born into Christianity. Because to know from a pastor, I preach is rough. And they say me preaching on me they have in the job against him before. My job Doctor here. What me yeah idea we say idea we and then we're fighting for me. here the Hana me be me company Muchrawa. No one near me, me bulletproof gates. Me fix cameras, what would your message make me well no, you're still alive, so me fix England, whatever is going on in your country, our Ghana. I think our assassin should be like in terms of security, me dog, me highly secured. No one highly French authorities are marking so me majoma. So me have put me and I would have to screenshot and what translating the same defense the puno way defense a yamkasa say me the mini so be ya ube direct. Near my name, I want me bulletproof near my you can say it's na me baby no near my media capital. We put me check KP1 KP1 Paris. Bet you check SF.
When you show so we are brewing out JBD as when you.
That can we are. It is that the dear bridges, it is that me and a me when on oxygen, when me oxygen, when formative they are deep on in our Ghana, up and people. Because I mean, when that when that's no woman oxygen, and yet Papa said, he will help she make him the way I be to make money, but that's his aviation time. So, yet she approached soon brony, to Abada, I don't have French passport. Me very transparent. Me French. Me immigrant. French for me send you videos are French in Penny for Bamiha. Me know what nasi at the fucking a year bibi. Omuti me chrome accuse me say, where do you come from? Some from Ghana. Because it's your Ghanaian, the African is yes, me African. Almost Ghana Africa. Me say, I now it's not quoting here them as doctor. Me can be Pia say. Omukot download to Abu Bloshi. Now on and on to be accused the video on the best you. You did send a penny for the best now. You know, the Harlem Nation and I be eternity. And on with the video, no accuse me, say, men 300 cost of problems now. No matter progress our Ghana. Now Ghana pay you for bell. The French needs to pay you for Bella. Paula country. I'm telling you, the video on the best you. Almost Ghana say pay you for bell. Ghana a country for bell because we are seeing him now. Would you go on machine? You put to your minus and I mean, you want to doctor. Yeah, as a youth of Africans, we are the account. Then pay your ye. It was a me. Akufado, your mission, it did not take my mission because SHS, why? Yeah, and I'm a one. Yeah, a several lot of people. Me, SHS, me more Ghana me to enjoy school fees. So, if you Akufado, SHS policy no high, if you come here, meet SHS Wagan, I'm talking about farmer vision. So that's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but what causes damage? Damage not cause you, you know me and we are also not causing damage. That's all. Doctor, integrate. Answer now, baby, Panina. I would say, who be me a incredible tina, and you know one, which was boy, we was intimate that man of my son, the whole Paris, me, Missija, see, who don't want Missija, be 10 years, Kimba, our Paris. The best thing, me can't, which was a doma chain, let me try Missija, Missija. Me trouble back. I mean, me to trouble banana, Nadia Masai, me, you will talk about I think where is it? Very strong trouble, sniper's one. The best show. Me get in and I'm shoot. So just and I'm the testing
a year bullets, no. Yeah.
Yes. Me the testing glass, glass can be compacted glass, you know, so I want to name away. So yeah. Me and I'm way no, number you name up, not Brunino, dear, no, number she name and number the machines are made here near my doctor, yeah, bro. Brunia fire said, and then they were on 3 days, and I'm no for no. A family, at the kind of Omami police be made just here. Almost a year to you, of near my meal. Then you bet me is simple. Yes, you win our young, you bet me home said, But me very dangerous. Because it's dangerous, I mean, some will not make me say them. You know, so you can't do what you want, but don't cross your boundary.
Yeah.
You have to respect our rules. So I say, doctor, I have been sending me trainership from different countries. My top boy did here with Chrome, me free second. I said, our God, me work as a muya juma, our God, I mean, build the young boys. I said, and yet me spend the machine because Ariba's France in your branch, we bet you actually Orlando, Florida, America, and California. So me say, me ya one me yedi, me time now, obia because me name, America or stuff.
Yeah.
Number for building me steel factory same. I will honor me near my Ghana so. Doctor, near my and so you chrome you and pay for me underground that is no groomer. Let me ask the videos since 2020. Me get that canal underground canals. I'll go say, what's the hand of Uber Paris? The whole gatan is it. You to Kuno if you gatan we the boat, it will be from net. Once the truck is in your manage, maybe I will do videos. I want me phone so everything that's in you. I'm telling you, I'm sending many bloggers. I need help. I mean, sometimes I have me work, but sometimes we need each other so that we can stand. So that if you are UK now, maybe anymore. UK, me not for anything. My education background, any UK, what I say. So I was so that you can expand your ways or your branches.
But Godfrey Kwabnadi one of our gentlemen our more UK is also a learned brother. Or say Jaw normally will email funny that was who sending no man Naja.
But I dare tell you what that is you percent we are Bluetooth get glass meeting you to Bluetooth.
And yes, we are Bruni. What can we name JBD? And when you're some so. The entire maybe our question is the notion of how many of our people say we need to start debunking that notion. Say we were not born of any inferior God. Now
So doctor, as I'm speaking now, some rough impose law here, I can stop it. That's madam UK, a friend of Frankie. But see, I'm saying no, because I'm first once they have no problem, I'm very dangerous. The whole world that you're dangerous, I'm foul, you can't focus French, you can't focus stab. We need to and I was stabbing the back. So Musa was strong power, you build on one building.
Yeah.
And so what I build you not moving to a fucking shitter. Now, yes, Rachel one year. I know, son of my but you can't love that. Doctor, you jam blacker, you jam my worker, you jam, am I in your bower because over far back. I hear a bit, Mamma. Oh, I buy you chat the kind of BBA and to confuse
yeah, Matthias, yeah.
Upon the media maker, I criticize him, but why you never be a
free assistance, yeah. Maybe also in your prayer. Yeah.
Yeah. How much did I be? Some how much time to be free Ghana? Said Namamun would me a big paper, send coming free Ghana. Go to me a free assistance policy now, send coming free on. You understand?
Yeah. Well, fancy because me a channel upon me, I'm quite sure I may call Newcastle. I've got about 6 hours journey to travel. And my menu see what I say. I've got to me that bare 4 or 5 hours and I'm up already. It's really my main fancy I say. Now we'll talk more. So why?
I mean, sure.
You with that so thank you so much.
So that people can to get me out.
All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Ebushia, African politics news now. And also by Mamemfa Ahana Mede and Komoni Besi. Thank all of you for watching. And as I always say, let us also have a belief. Say ye bet to me, I am an once upon a time, we were the the creme de la creme, you know. Once upon a time, when men like Kwame Nkrumah was talking about nuclear energy and other forms of, how we can develop, the likes of Deng Xiaoping from China did not even have a clue how they were going to take their people out of poverty. In 1961, when Saudi Arabia was very poor and they could not even feed themselves, we could parade over 200 Ghanaian in the streets of Accra who were very prosperous and wealthy and could take care of people in Saudi Arabia. So one way or the other, the baton fell off. And I'm sure the generation now is poised to see our country get back on track so that we can take many of our women and children, our brothers and our uncles and fathers out of poverty. It is possible. But that possible is not the possibility of Alhaji Bawumia's it is possible slogan. It is possible when you and I believe that, yes, if we come together, we can also build our country. Like the way, like other countries like Germany, France, Belgium, Australia, Canada, America, United Kingdom. We can also build it. Believe it. Because after all, we were not born of any inferior God. It is possible. Anyways, have a blessed week. Keep your head up and have a belief. Believe. Take care.